Welcome to DC.
Hey, we back again. This is 3Starz, 2 Bars podcast. Back again. We live from Wakanda. Stay cranky. It's your boy. It's your boy Tay. You can reach me at DBOWE326. And my man to the right of me.
It's your boy Lem. You can catch me on IG, Southside Lem. Find me wherever. What's up?
It's your boy Son, but I'm from Waldorf.
Wakanda.
You can
Catch a plane out this motherfucker.
I mean, Southside Malone, my bad, y'all. I be getting, what I'm saying? I got so many names. Southside Malone, but I'm from Waldorf, my bad. But you can catch me on IG at Antonio, she love her.
Okay, what's going on, fellas? How the week been going?
Facts. Actually, I've been in the house the whole time. You know what, though? Man, I don't know if everybody's still on this 1 week on, 1 week off work week, but I am. But my job is starting to do shit like they can call you in on your week off and you have 2 hours to get there. And if they call you and you don't come in, they ain't gonna fire you. You got to use your PTO. I don't know if that's how everybody else stuff go.
Your PTO, everybody know your PTO is your leave. You got to use your leave.
How you gonna make me use my leave when the United States is telling you that we got to do 1 week on, 1 week off?
Because they can do whatever they want.
I see. That's how it's going.
Because you a USDA sucker. You a USDA sucker. That's what
USDA sucker.
Because you about to take your motherfucking ass in there.
Oh, I'm going easily. I mess with my manager though. My manager cool as a mud though, so it ain't like he ain't gonna do nothing to where you know what I'm saying. Only way they would call me in, cause I'm trying like the goat at work. Like I'm one of the goats.
Oh, one of the goats.
Yeah. So if y'all feel like Michael Jordan is the best, then I'm LeBron.
Cause you really ain't.
You feel like
we know one thing: if you don't go to work, you really will be Southside Malone.
Back to Southside.
We're moving on back to the Southside.
What's up with y'all though?
Ain't too much. We got a new whole member out here. The nigga how you come to work looking new? Who is you, nigga? Who is this nigga?
Hey, same old me, man. Same
it's time for a change.
And you know who he is? He was Timothy. No, he was Lemon first. He Timothy now.
No, he's Timothy. Timothy.
No, Tay. He ain't Timothy. He Levert.
Oh, he's Levert. Oh, man.
Hey.
Baby, I'm ready to give you all of my love.
Hey,
oh,
man,
Levert.
it was time, man.
It was time?
It was time, man.
It was time?
Yeah, man.
It's free?
Man, hey, I feel free, man.
For real?
Yeah.
Even though you look like your nephew and your brother, though. That's crazy, bro.
Hey. I can feel a motherfucker winning my scout. I ain't feel my scout in 3 years. I mean, not 30 years.
So
yeah, how long? Oh, go ahead, Tay.
Go ahead, nah.
How long you been growing your hair?
Shit, I had my hair since since my 20s.
Hold on, wait. Was you growing your hair before me? When I was growing dreads and I cut my junk?
With them shit like?
I think I just started growing it. I just started growing it. Like I ain't had dreads though. I just was growing this shit.
We ain't gonna talk about Tonio Dreads. Tonio Dreads, he was looking like Dave Chappelle off Nutty Professor.
Nah, he was looking like Lil Wayne.
Now.
Bro, whatever, bro.
So what everybody got planned for the up and coming week, man?
Well, I'll let y'all go.
It's work for me. I
got work too though.
Yeah, we both work.
Oh, I don't work. I do got a job, but I ain't got a job. Hey, I ain't mad. Hey, Trump, give us that 600 back, baby.
All right. So I got my anniversary coming up. My marriage anniversary coming up August the 20th.
Well, yeah. How many years?
It'll be 9 piece.
Ooh,
Damn, it's been 9 years.
That's what I said, bro.
God damn.
And I was at the wedding. It's been that long.
No bullshit. Damn, tell you what is that? What?
Yeah.
He was the best man.
Yes, Lord.
Damn.
9 years.
Piece,
what y'all got
bro.
planned, brother?
I ain't gonna get the plans out right now because my wife might listen to this or my mother-in-law.
They ain't gonna listen to it the Tuesday.
But my anniversary on Thursday.
Oh, that's true too.
So I'm gonna try playing the whole from Thursday to Sunday. See if I can, you know what I'm saying, surprise her every day.
You trying to get an interlude going on?
Yeah,
an overnight scenario.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. What I wanted to do was take her back to Las Vegas to where I proposed at.
Right.
But she's gone to Las Vegas this week. So
she is.
Yeah, she gone.
So you know what we get for that one.
That's big facts. But it's all good though. I hope she out there having fun though, for real. Babe,
hey,
I love you.
I got a question. All right, this might sound a little gender biased or whatever, but Why is it that the man always got to do some special shit?
What, for the anniversary?
Not even just the anniversary, just like, like Valentine's Day and shit like that. Not saying that it's some women that don't do that, but I'm saying like it's about 80% of the time is the man responsibility for well basically coming from the woman.
That's a good question. That's a good question. Like, would you want to come home to your lady if she got rose petals spread everywhere?
I'll be hyped, bro.
I'd be geeked. I
would be geeked up.
I'd be impressed.
Bro, I don't understand why they feel like we don't care about shit like that. I mean, we care about shit like that, but we don't. If you don't do it, it's just like, all right, she just don't do this.
I think we don't put as much emphasis on it. I think we as a man, I want to be wanted as well.
Yeah, that's what I be saying.
I said that before.
Who don't want to be wanted? Who don't want to be? Show me that you want me. I want to come in. I want to come in like Zamunda and have rose petals at my feet. Walk up to the step like there's rose petals everywhere.
All right, but look, I dig what I'm saying. But how would you feel if she did that too much to where you can't even plan nothing?
Hey, you drink too much water, you'll get sick.
That was a bar.
Everything too much. What? Too much of
man.
Like I said,
that man said what?
Too much of a good thing, it can be bad for you.
It can or can't.
It can.
Okay.
They're saying you gotta allow. Y'all both gotta have that play on each other. You gotta allow each other to do things for each other. That's why I hate when women sit up there and say you can have something planned in your head and have it down, and they come to you. Well, you ain't been like this. You ain't did this in a minute. Then it makes you don't want to do it.
Facts.
You be like, well, fuck it. I had this shit planned. Fuck this shit now.
Like, man, look, niggas is okay. I ain't gonna say niggas. Men are stupid.
Very much so.
Yeah.
So you can talk. You don't gotta tell us what to do. Some men don't like to be told what to do. Not like told. Like if you telling me like this is what I like. This like if I'm with you, I know what you like. But if you can tell like say like if you want a purse or something, don't ask me to get the purse. Do other things that make me want to get the purse.
Oh, like show you it, but don't say you want it.
Right.
Exactly.
I don't like my bad. I don't mind.
Like he should do that.
I don't mind hints.
Right.
Hints is cool.
I get all the hints.
Yeah, I get the hints. I pick the hints up, and I should. But don't be so blatant with it and be like, "Don't you want to buy me this purse?"
Yeah, I don't like that.
No,
I don't like that.
I don't.
Because no, I don't want to buy it.
I don't want to buy it now.
So how would y'all feel if you went out your way to do something? Not saying my wife does this. This is just a question. Let's say you went out your way to do something.
You cleared that up.
Yeah, I ain't getting beat up, bro. Like this.
That was real clear.
Yeah. Let's say you went out your way to do something and she ain't really appreciate it. How do you feel?
Brian, listen. It might be over. I ain't even gonna hold you. It might be over.
What might be over?
Y'all
been together for 3 years and you did something she ain't appreciate. It was just something she ain't really like.
Oh, okay. If she ain't like it, then that's something different. But like, if you don't appreciate it, it's a big difference. It's a big problem.
So listen, let's say you like guns, but she ain't really. You don't know that she don't really like guns, so you take her to the gun range and she like
right.
That was all right.
What if I cater? What if she don't like guns, but she like cuteness and all that shit? What if I cater the gun to her? What if I give her a pink Glock?
Why would that matter if she don't like guns?
If she don't like guns, like I said, I just think certain things you can cater. I'm not saying it's certain things you can cater to a woman, and just even though she might not like it, maybe bring her to liking it. Like women do that shit all the time.
That's a fact, because you can not like it for some reason, but then when somebody show you like, I mean, it's not just for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's other things you can do, or like, you know, like if you don't like going swimming, but then they take you to the beach and you like, damn, it ain't even really that bad.
Yeah,
that's true. You know what? I believe every man needs a woman to help them show them outside the box. I don't think most men are that's
vice versa.
That too, but most women are showing men outside the box, bro. Not too many men are showing women outside the box.
No.
Because most. Oh, go ahead, Lil.
I feel like men is just we content.
Simple.
Yeah.
It ain't much. It ain't much. We don't require much.
And it ain't hard to impress us neither.
It's not.
No.
Like it's easy for you to if you did something like we talking about the rose petals. Whole time I'm gonna show you how simple we are. If your woman was like, hey babe, I'm upstairs, come upstairs real quick, and she had on lingerie, you hype.
Yeah.
Like your whole day is hype. And she probably don't even do nothing. She just got on lingerie to show you it.
Because our thing is wow, you took out this time to really do this.
Exactly, and
That's
show
what-
me
that's-
it.
that's
You know
what we
what I'm
care
saying?
about.
So
That's really, it could be something small and simplistic as that, or something small and simplistic be like you come in the house and you tired, and you be like certain things. You sit up there and they be like, "Baby, you tired? Let me rub your neck a little bit." That does it for me.
That's hey, listen.
That'll do it.
Do women still get massages?
I don't know.
oh.
Do they?
That I don't know. We got to figure that out.
Well,
Do
I
women-
got my wife give me massages sometimes. It depends on how much. So something happened like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, which y'all know about. She wanted to give me a massage, but I really didn't feel like a massage. I was like, yeah, I'm just tired. I just want to go to sleep for real. So I get offered it. So it's not like she don't do it. So I think women do it.
But it is the point of knowing that when I'm stressed, or when I'm going through something, that you're here and you're able to give me that feedback and actually be here for me. Not generally just be it should never be to the point when you in your house, this is your fortress of solitude. This is the point where I come in and the world has been against me, and when I come in here, this when I should feel the most love. I shouldn't come in here and feel like you pull up and you're in the driveway and you don't want to go in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
It should
more
feel
stress
like-
to come in the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is your fortress of solitude. When I come in here, the whole weight of the world should be let up off me.
I need to look that word up.
What? Fortress?
Hold up. Say the word one more time.
The fortress of solitude.
Eat that word.
The fortress of solitude was the fortress of solitude was Superman's like his bat cave.
All right. So somebody on this live said she would do that for her dude.
What?
Okay.
Like massage for her dude.
That's good.
Okay. I got a problem with that though. This is the only reason. This is the problem I got with when people say, if you my dude, then I would do this. This is what I got a problem with. How I know when I'm not your dude, you would do that for me?
That's a bar. Now, that almost go back into when women say, I'm sorry, say you good? That almost go back to when women say, I'm single until I'm married. That's just like the same thing.
So, but even when a woman say that, if a guy says the same thing, I'm single till I'm married, and he's still in these streets, you're not gonna take that lightly. I don't think a woman's going to take that lightly. Oh, I'm single until I'm married. Okay, I am too.
So then, once you ask the person, what do that mean? Like, what do she mean? Like when she say that, is it? Are you saying if she have a dude that she feel should have that, she would do it, or she just saying when she have a dude, she do that?
Is she saying?
I think she's saying if she have a dude, she would do that. Or she could be saying
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with saying I'm going to take care of home. If that's your home, I'm not saying generally your house. I'm just saying if that's the person that makes you feel in home inside. If you're going to take care of him like he take care of you, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's all in finding that right person as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like that's like I mean, I guess relationships all is a gamble. But
Relationships like a garden.
I don't know.
You got to pull a couple weeds before you can find a rose.
yeah.
Everybody know. But everybody.
Go ahead. But yeah, what'd you say? What you were saying, Tay?
No, I'm just saying it's just to the point of if you got to sit up there and find that right one to be invested in. A lot of people don't understand that time and that investment that goes in a relationship, don't nobody want to waste their time.
That's a fact. That's just basically what she just said.
Don't nobody.
You just can't do that for everybody. I know that. I know you can't do that for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But like, I gotta know. Like, that's why I probably said it like the last show. I'm not marrying somebody that's already not a wife.
She has to show you.
She gotta show me that she's a wife first.
Right. But I think they have a fear of us getting content and them not getting the ring because we get content, and it be to the point of we get so content that it'll be like they feel like we're not going to make no progression into getting a marriage. Because why make progression when we content with it?
So do you want me or you want the ring?
That becomes.
That's all I be saying. Like, Do you want me or do you want the ring? Do you want the merge? It's a difference. Now, if you want me, the merge is just a plus. To me, that's how I feel. The merge is just a plus. Like all that other, the ring and all that other bullshit, like that shit don't matter to me. Like I just can't fuck with that. Mm-hmm. Like, nah.
But it's just about the you sitting up there and you talk about is either the vows are just like it's just a whole it's paperwork. If we're gonna sit up there and say we're gonna be together, I'm not saying it is one of the biggest commitments you're gonna make. Yes. But the vows and everything like that, it's generally just paperwork. It's making the biggest commitment in your life, but it is paperwork. Basically, it's saying that y'all are tied together. If I go into debt, you're in debt as well. Basically, if something get foreclosed on in my name, we're both all in it together. That's what it's saying. Y'all just generally tied together. But if it's generally love in both of y'all hearts and everything like that, and then if you know the type of guy that you're dealing with and he knows the type of woman that he's dealing with, it's basically should be a sealed deal. If you're not dealing with too many people bullshitting you, that's what it is. But I think a lot of men and a lot of women have been hurt to the point they don't know. It's like a game of hopscotch. You like jump rope. You just like, oh, I don't know. Should I jump in with this person? And then you scared.
True. Man, that's crazy. So speaking of that, that's good that you say that. So are you saying that people don't have to get married? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that. I believe in the Constitution of marriage, and
I don't.
You don't?
No.
I do. Like I said, I do believe in the Constitution of marriage, and I think, but it's different for us than women because I don't think a lot of men don't aspire or be like, oh, I just need to so much get married. Or you have a lot of women, oh, I need to get married before I'm 35. My biological clock is ticking. This, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. No, you need to get married to the right person and get married to the person that you want to be with. It might take longer than a lot of people think. You might be 35, 36 or something like that. And you might never been married. And a lot of women get in that 35, 36, 40. But I think when you get older like that, you know what you want. Exactly.
When you like 20, bro, just think about it right now. We all over 30. Now, when you was 21, do you still think the same way you think when you now?
Oh,
no. Your mindset is totally different.
When I was in my, like I'm saying, I was in my 20s, you got to think about the choice and the decisions that you made. And a lot of situations and everything like that you put yourself in your 20s, you probably wouldn't have made it through a marriage.
Exactly.
You would have sit up there and it would have been to the point of you getting divorced early or you doing something that you shouldn't have done at that time.
And then like I feel like you don't really know yourself.
Yes.
when you like 20, 21. Bro, you was just starting to get to know yourself at 30.
I was about to say, so we got married at 25, bro. What y'all trying to say?
But it's still.
You can grow together.
I'm not saying you can't grow together, but I'm going to say, I don't know the statistics on it. Most young couples, if you married, say if you met a person in high school and y'all get married, most of them don't make it because y'all are growing, but to the point y'all start growing apart. Y'all start growing at a point where, because you got to think, do you still think the way you was when you was 21?
Are you asking me that question?
Yes.
I don't know if I should. I honestly, on certain things, I think I do sometimes.
On certain things?
Yeah, sometimes if my wife was here, she'd probably been like, yes, off the breakaway. Like,
but
she probably said yes.
Do you feel like, do you feel like financially in the business sense, do you still think the same way?
No. Because I got kids and all that big.
Exactly.
Yes,
yeah.
That's exactly.
I did that.
So your whole mindset changed. Like, nigga, yeah, some things that when I was 21, I'd be like thinking now, like, that shit ain't gonna never change.
Yeah, you gonna sit up there.
Never change.
You still will hold some morals and some values of that age group, but it's still to the point of being like, when will you sit up there and be like, you're not gonna sit up there and change it. Your mindset, you're gonna start learning and evolving to your age. you're gonna get older and be like, well, like 35 and 21 is a big ass difference.
It is. So you feel like the reason you shouldn't get married in your 20s is because your mind changed? The way you think changed?
I'm not saying you shouldn't get married. I'm not saying when you can find yourself at 20. It's very hard to find yourself at 21. Because when you're 21, you got a lot of pride. I think that's where a lot of men mess up at. We got a lot of pride. Like a woman telling us to do something, nah, like no, like what? And then like
I still have a problem with that sometimes. So that's why I said sometimes I feel like maybe at 21, I still look at things certain ways because it's like sometimes I be like, bruh, why you always got, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I just think that like, dang, bruh, like why you got to me, for you to be married with somebody, you almost got to be yin and yang. Is that the way you say it?
Not generally saying yin and yang.
You do because you, bruh, if you ain't on the same page with nothing, that shit is gonna be hard.
When you walk left, she walk right. That's how it's supposed to be.
Hold on, what?
When you walk left,
oh, you're saying we're walking
right.
the same way. Okay. Nah, because the way you were saying it was like when I walk left, she walk right.
Right.
Oh, I see how you were saying.
I think a lot of that comes with you have to be willing to compromise, and you have to be willing to sit up there and not be so much onto yourself, because you run into a lot of guys and a bunch of ladies that's not willing to compromise certain things for a relationship. At the end of the day, we're two different individuals.
And I don't have to like everything you like.
No, you don't. You can sit up there and you don't have to sit up there and like everything. You have to be willing to be to the point, I know she like this. That's cool. I might don't like it. Sometimes I might fold to it and I might do certain things to make you happy because you like it. But it's to the point of, I'm not going to do it every time if it's not in my character, because you have a lot of people you might have one person that's outgoing and one person that's a homebody. Yes, I might go out, but you can't expect me to jump outside my character. Like I'm going to be so boisterous and so be like that person that's going to be the life of the party if that's not me.
I dig it.
You have to allow, in order for a relationship to work, you have to allow that person to be that person and not crucify them for not being what you think they are. When you get in relationships, my thing about relationships is when you first start a relationship, you cannot start a relationship with the expectations that person's going to change.
Bruh.
But that's most women though.
But you got, bruh, the only way a relationship will ever work, you have to understand the person. If you don't understand them, it's never going to work.
Yeah.
It's never going to work.
So listen, since you had something to say? Since we on relationships, we might as well keep this going. Do y'all feel like once the trust is broken, there's no way you can stay in a relationship?
No, there's no way you can stay in it.
No.
It's over. Now, can trust be built back up? Yeah.
That doesn't even make sense. That's like an oxymoron.
No.
How you gonna say a relationship is over?
The relationship is over.
Okay.
But can you build the trust back up? Yes.
Well, that's not being in a relationship.
But
that's what you're saying.
I'm talking about if the trust is broken, what he's saying is it's going to take a time, because basically you can generally say, yeah, we still in a relationship or we married or whatever it may be like that, but it's going to take time to get back to where we was at. We talking about a year, 6 months. No matter how long that person to get. That's just like if a nigga, if you in a relationship and a man go out here and he cheat. You know how long it would take you to regain that woman's trust, or be in the point where you in a situation where y'all are back to where, oh, we back to normal and this, that, and the third. It won't never be like that, because it's always going to be in the back of her head, oh, he out in the streets, oh, this nigga cheating.
Facts.
True.
Oh, he answer the phone? Okay.
You know what he doing.
So y'all saying when trust is broken, the marriage is over.
I ain't gonna say
relationship
it's
or
over.
whatever.
It's gonna be hard to get back.
That's
It's gonna be
okay.
It's gonna be a tough situation to be like, oh, we back to where we was at and this, that, and the third and blah, blah, and blah. Cause like even I can go to me and my girlfriend, we watched this show called Marriage Boot Camp.
Oh, facts. Yeah, I be watching that shit.
Yeah, so we watch Murder's Boot Camp, and they have, I don't know if y'all know the guy from Day 26. His name is Willie.
Yeah.
And they have his wife on there.
With the text messages and everything.
Yeah, they had the, like I said, you go to the room, they had the text messages on the wall and all this. And Willie openly admitted that he cheated on his wife 12 times. He openly admitted that he cheated on his wife 12 times. And they was talking about, and you can see it generally hurt her to the point where she was broken. She even said that they was talking about sex on the last episode. And she said that the moment after she found out that he cheated, and this not the 12 times, she had just found out that in the house that he cheated 12 times. Yeah. The moment after that she found out that he cheated, she said they wasn't right for about 6 months to like a year.
Say you ain't even getting the whole story. They did the puppet thing.
Yeah, the puppets. The way talking about sex.
They did puppets to where have you watched the show now?
I'll tell you about the part that I seen.
All right, I know what part you probably seen because that jump went viral. But I'm gonna let you go ahead and go after this though. So what they did in the show was they had the couple show how was they sex the first time.
Right.
They did it with the puppets. Then they was like, how was it after? Let's say everybody had their certain situations, and then like Tay was saying, the young lady showed how it was when she found out he was cheating. She had pillows all over her. She wasn't sleeping beside him. She was sleeping straight up and all types of wearing sweatpants, this bed, and all types of stuff. So that's what Tay was actually talking about. But that show was actually cool. It's like funny, but it's not funny because everybody go through their own stuff, if that makes any sense.
But then I will put all us in the situation. I'm not saying that this happened. If you had a mate and you figured out that your mate that cheated or everything like that, and you sitting up there, and I think it's harder for us because as men we're so prideful. If you figured out your mate has cheated on you, how would sex be after, or how would the relationship even be after you figured out she cheated?
Hey, but you got to put this in it too, though. The whole world is watching.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So, and this is just how I feel. I just feel like, okay, women do be hurt if they find out somebody cheated. But if other people know that they cheated and got cheated on, it's even worse.
That's true.
It's even worse. But if she just know, it's like,
I can get over it.
She can get over it quicker.
So you think that's the same thing with men?
See, it's kind of different.
You know what, men, we be on... Men be been that kid.
It's different for men and women cheating, bro. It's totally different. It's like totally different, man.
And I would sit up there and think, I think we have solved, like I saying, I think women hurt, but when you cheat on us, it's
the end of the world.
Oh, it's the end of the world.
I don't think men are built to. I seen a post one time. It said men dish out stuff they can't take, and I feel like that's big facts. Like,
yeah, right.
I just don't think we can take certain things that we give women. Like, it's because how many women are in relationships and be like, I know he cheated, but still in the situation that they in. Most men can't do that.
No.
Because if you cheat, listen.
Don't get too graphic, man.
I'm not. No, this might get a little one. But if you cheat, right? You fuck a nigga, all right. But if you suck that dick, it's over.
Bro, let's not talk about, man.
It's over, man.
Man, exclude what he just said, man. That's man crazy.
It's over. I'm sorry, bro. You gotta think it's mental, bro.
Yeah, no, all of it mental.
No. You can fuck somebody. That's cool. That's cool. But you gotta think, she's trying to please him.
That's facts. All right, don't say what she did no more. We go.
But it ain't to the point. It ain't to the point of.
Yeah, she definitely. That's true.
Like I said, it's the total package. A lot of that stuff it's hard. We deal with it harder than women. I'm not saying women don't deal with it hard, but a woman would stay with a man more than a man would stay with a woman after he figured out that after she cheated.
Facts.
That's
big facts.
But then also, we didn't tell it, but she cheated on him as well.
Yeah, they said that
for payback.
Yeah, she said that.
She cheated. It would never be. We would never work.
No,
yeah, she cheated on him as well.
Because when they talked about when the show first come on, they go through the little couples or whatever, like in the intro. they go through the couples and the couples saying, let's say they show their couple or whatever, and they be like, he cheated 12 times or whatever, and then he'll be like, but you cheated too, but we're here for this show type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so not to get off the show yet.
Topic?
Off this show topic. I got a big problem with the women.
Uh-oh.
Is this the Tahiri situation?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
All right, go ahead, no.
Okay, so mind you, I never watched this show. Never watched this show a day in my life. But I seen it on the internet. And I just kept hearing, I never seen like the actual show. I just kept hearing like, Vado put his hands on Tahiri, and I'm like, he hit her? They like, yeah. So I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. So one time I'm watching, I watch it. So I'm just lost because I'm like, bro, he only grabbed her. Okay, he put his hands on her.
He choked her, bro. He choked her, bro.
Look, where?
He grabbed her neck.
He
restrained her.
Grabbed her neck. He
restrained her.
You jacked her up.
Bruh, if you would have seen how viral this went, like he real live Rihanna, her face was like Rihanna, all type of stuff, but nobody never said, why did she throw them apples at that man? Why did she do all this?
So
Why
you
did she do all
condoning
this?
it? You condoning it?
No, I'm not condoning it. What I'm saying is, some people teach their kids, if somebody hit you, you hit them back. And some parents teach their son never to hit a woman. But some people teach them, you still got to defend yourself. So if he felt threatened,
go ahead.
What is he supposed to do?
He didn't feel threatened because she threw the apples 5 or 10 minutes ago.
I ain't gonna say he felt.
Tell you can't tell me how to react.
I could 10 minutes ago.
No, you
10
can't.
minutes later.
No, you can't.
Let him get over it. You over it.
No.
Tell you can't tell nobody. Tell you if you smack me right now and I go get a gun and shoot you, you can't say I overreacted.
I can.
No, you can't.
I'm gonna tell you why.
You can't tell me how to react.
That was premeditated. You didn't react in the moment. You reacted afterwards.
It don't matter. You don't know
But
how.
son,
you
ever
thought about it, bro.
I ain't gonna
You
say
tripping.
you ever sit up
thought
there.
about it.
You ever sit up there and been in a situation where somebody did something to you and you just simmering. That shit, you just boiling, and then it's just to the point of they still be around you, and you just go off.
Yes,
You're not mentally stable for anything. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you're able to sit back and think about it, you should have been able to like, all right, bro, I'm tripping. I'm gonna talk to her about it later. Blah 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 blah. That's what I think.
But let me tell you, the whole situation that y'all like threw me off about it, they never, ever said anything about her throwing them apples.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. That's
Well,
all
they not.
I'm saying.
Why not?
They
But
not.
you know how they made it.
She didn't punch him.
Tony,
Yeah, to the bone of
No.
Tony,
Go ahead, Lil.
that's all I'm saying.
He didn't choke. He grabbed her by a
You
collar.
can't. How they made it? It's like that man just. And I do not like the man that's on there. I don't like him.
Why?
Bruh, you cannot sit up here and tell me, oh no, you just overreacted. Like no, why? How you gonna tell me I overreacted, bruh? She real like just threw apples at me, and you talking about I overreacted, bruh? Like I'm not condoning a man putting his hands on a female, but bruh,
Right.
you cannot say, oh, even if he'd have been like. They at least could have been like to her, you shouldn't have did that. That's antagonizing him. You know what I'm saying? And then she's still rambling on. Like, no,
That
bro.
was 10 minutes.
No, it ain't even
It
10 minutes ago.
don't matter,
My
bro.
thing is, if you ever watch, I think one time on The View, Whoopi Goldberg talked about it. And Whoopi Goldberg even said, if you dare to think to put your hands on a man, and he won't hit you back, you're a fool. If you did, I don't care if you throw something at him, and like I'm saying, it's all in how you was taught. Like I've had a woman smack me in my face, and then it's to the point of
I think we all did.
Yeah, I've had a woman smack me in my face and everything like that, and it's to the point, and we had to sit down and talk. I'm like, Shawty, you smacked me in my face. If I were to haul off and just hit you or smacked you,
She had the Yvette face.
I'd have been dead wrong.
All right, so I got a story at the end of this about hitting women. So when we're done, that'll be my
But
story.
it's to the point of, if you do not want to be hit, don't hit, don't throw. At the end of the day, I think they feel like that's the only way to get to us, because we're not as emotional as they are. Because we can, with men, we can say words. With most men, you can say words, and we can break down a woman's emotions, and she can be crying, whatever it may, according to what type of woman you are. But with a woman, I think they feel like they have to hit us physically or anything like that. And then a lot of that be generally, if you simmering like that, or a lot of that be generally off a reaction. If you sit up there and hit me, and you hit me and I hit you back, what are you expecting? Or if you throw something at me or hit me and I'm just simmering, I'm just boiling, and you talk, and then you gonna sit up there and talk shit about me? Right. Yes, you gonna
10 minutes.
So it'd have been better if he'd have grabbed her soon she threw it.
No, but
so what are you talking about?
I'm about to show you what I'm saying. I don't, like you saying, I don't condone men hitting women.
He didn't hit her.
Choking her, grabbing her, whatever. If he'd have did that, listen, if he'd have did that in the moment, bro, I wouldn't have been mad. I wouldn't have been like 10 minutes later. It's almost like this. If somebody swing on you, but they playing, and you don't know they playing, they just, you know what I'm saying, swing on you.
I'm glad he didn't do it in the moment, because I think you'd have beat her in the moment. No, you didn't see, she threw them Jones with all her might, and that joint hit him smacking the top of the head. Bro.
All right, real quick. What did he say? What did she say 10 minutes later to make him one grab her up? All they was talking about was...
Because they was talking about the little buzz thing.
Right.
And he was doing stuff... He was buzzing her for stuff that she was doing.
That's big
He
facts.
wasn't doing it to antagonize her.
That's big facts, Tay. But listen, why she can't say I felt like he was doing that to antagonize me?
She can feel whatever she want away to feel.
Why you kirk out on that and not kirk out on her throwing an apple?
Tonyo, that's Tonyo.
Oh, that's in that keeps it going.
Tonyo, come on, bro.
We're not validating any of how they doing. We're not validating anything. I'm not sitting up here saying that, oh, Votto was right, he should have did it. But I'm sitting up there saying they didn't go against her. Y'all didn't pull her to the side and say, oh, why you throw them apples at Votto? We need to pull you to the side, this, that, and the third.
Because did they pull her to the side?
No.
When she threw
They didn't.
The only time
what did they say?
got pulled,
did they say anything to her?
Nah. Oh, you know what's even more crazier? Dang. I'm sorry. I watched the show. What's crazy is Corrupt and his girl was having an issue in the house the next show.
Right.
And Corrupt was like, he don't feel safe around her. And they kept her in the house. He said she could do anything. She might chop me up, punch me. And they kept her in the house, though.
What's the other couple name? What is the light-skinned dude?
Oh, yeah. The one that was fighting Willie.
Why they didn't take him off the show?
Hazel E. and Devon.
Why they didn't take him off the show? Because I heard, and they seen it. They showed a little preview of when she was on the phone. Yeah, why they didn't take him off the show?
No, he grabbed the phone. He snatched the phone. He didn't hit her. He snatched the phone.
He grabbed her up.
She got grabbed.
But he was grabbing the phone, bro.
And at the time,
come on, bro.
I seen it though.
At the time, she was pregnant, and then I think either she lost the baby now or whatever it may be. She did,
but they have a, mind you, I'm watching this with my wife who knows this stuff. They actually have a baby. They have a baby together,
right?
But she did lose the baby though. It wasn't because of that situation, but she lost the baby.
Right. Because she feel like they...
So you saying that was cool that he did that?
He grabbed the phone, though, bruh.
He didn't touch her.
He did, but he grabbed the phone.
He snatched her up. The same way Votto did.
He snatched her up. He took the phone.
He grabbed her and grabbed the phone. So it's like he didn't really...
Ain't no damn.
Hey, y'all, don't beat me up, y'all.
Grabbed her and grabbed the phone.
All right, so real quick. What is love to y'all? In a relationship, like, what's love? Like, how can you determine if someone loves you or in love with you?
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice. That's a tough one. Okay.
If you're willing, like I'm saying, you got to be willing to sacrifice for that person. You got to be willing to take that person for who they are. You can't sit up there and go to a relationship and expect somebody, oh, well, this, that, and the third, I know this going to change. He going to change this. He going to change that. No. Any relationship, you got to go into a relationship and take people for who they are. Be like, if we 1 month in or 12 months in, if he don't change anything, I can deal with the person who he is. I expect him to grow on certain levels, but if he don't change anything right now until today, I can deal with him for the rest of my life.
Fact.
If you cannot say that, If you can say, well, he need to change this, he need to change that, he gonna get better at that, I'm expecting him to do this, I'm expecting him to do that. It's not gonna work.
It's a lot of Home Depot workers out here.
What? What do that mean?
They trying to build the nigga.
Yeah, basically.
That was a bar, bro.
Oh, he came to podcast today.
Hey, yo.
He came to cast today.
Came to pod tonight.
He came to pod tonight. This nigga's a whole podcast.
That was a bar. 3 stars, 2 bars.
Like-
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
But it takes a lot. Relationships take a lot. It takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of effort to generally put into a relationship so it can be successful. And it's going to be a lot of ups and downs.
Bruh, it will never be successful if you're trying to base your relationship off somebody else's relationship.
Oh yeah.
It will never work, and that's why I'm single.
You see a lot of people comparing. Oh, you know my girl just got married.
Like,
Oh.
good for her.
You know my girl. Her man just bought her a Birkin bag.
And they only been dating for 6 months. We've been dating for 4 years.
It's not a competition.
Now, hold up, though. I want to say something about the, my girl got married and blah, 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 whatever, they got engaged. To me, that's just her. Remember we said at the beginning of the show, we like hints. That's her saying she's willing to marry you.
Okay, but listen.
That's how I feel about that.
It's all on how you say it. It's all on how you say it.
So she was like, Kim got married or engaged just 2 weeks ago. I think that's so cute. Marriage is a beautiful thing.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's
Okay,
cool.
so
That's cool.
how can she say it to where you be like, what? Like she's trying to compare.
But you know how women can put up there. What's your name and them? They getting married. They only been together for a year. I'm still waiting on mine.
Exactly.
But that could be sarcasm too. Now she want to get she want to see. That's
How would
another,
you take it though?
Hold up.
How would you
Listen.
take it?
Listen, if we've been together for a long time, and she keep throwing hints like that, I'm not taking it no way. I'm taking it like she wants to be married to me. To me, I'm excited. To be honest, if I want to be married to her, I'm excited. I ain't taking it no type of way because we're in this to build. But if I don't want to get married, then of course I'm gonna take it a different type of way.
Yeah.
But if I'm with her that long,
not really.
what you mean? Let me go ahead.
It depends. Like if she constantly keep trying to give hints, like I got the hint the first time, I got the hint the second time. Okay, now this is like the 10th time. Like okay,
All right.
I get it now.
Lim, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I would not have married my wife if I didn't know 100% chance that she was gonna say yes.
I'm never getting on no knee if I know. If I feel like it's like a 70% chance. No, I
Right.
know for 100% she's going to say yeah.
So why are you mad that she keep hinting at it? Hinting at it.
It's not to the point of hint. Don't sit up there and be like, oh well, I'm 35. My biological clock is ticking.
Well, biological clock is like for having a
I got
baby.
something else.
But
I got something else
no,
though.
women be having biological clock for getting married as well.
Yeah, that's a fact.
well, I
but
ain't no
listen,
woman, so-
but listen though. Hey Tanya,
Go ahead.
you got kids.
Facts.
If your kids say, "Daddy, I want McDonald's," this in the morning, I got you.
I hate this guy.
10 o'clock, Daddy, I want McDonald's. I got you. 12 o'clock, Daddy, we still ain't going to McDonald's. I said I got you. Now it's getting a little stronger now. Daddy, we still ain't going to McDonald's. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, Daddy, when we going to McDonald's? Look, let's go. Let's just go. Let's go. Come on.
I dig that, Lim.
You
But
don't-
the problem
That's not
is,
the same thing.
It is though.
That's pressuring.
That you're pressuring me.
You pressuring me.
But-
Exactly.
But you did say you would take them to McDonald's. So it's almost like you saying, I will marry you, but I don't feel like it ain't the time right
No,
now.
it has to be on the man to sit up there and say, baby, I love you. Can you marry me, please? I love you so much. It has to be on the man. It has to be generally on the man. And I think a lot of women don't understand that it has to be generally on the man. It has to be on our timetable. If they don't generally like it, yes, you can leave and everything like that. But you can have a good man. Marriage is a big step.
A huge step, bruh. And I feel like a lot of women don't understand when a man say, "I'm not ready." They take when you say, "I'm not ready," this nigga just won't keep being a hoe. He just won't keep doing this. He just won't keep. Okay, then let's go. And when you get hurt, don't cry to me.
But they think we say we
What?
not ready. No, because
facts.
we're sitting up here telling you that we're not ready. And we're telling you that we need more time. We're not biding our time to be like, okay, I'm in a good situation right now, so I don't want to fuck it up or anything like that. We're just telling you that it's not our time right now. When it's our time, I will make it our time. It will be for us. But don't pressure me and don't rush me, because at the end of the day, you're going to be sitting up here, you're going to pressure me and rush me, we're going to get married, and we're going to be in a bad situation.
Yeah, because I wasn't ready.
Basically. Very bad situation.
So now we here. Now I'm just in the house, just like, why does motherfucker breathe like this?
What? That's facts.
Hey,
People do get mad and stuff
Dog,
like that.
I can't even fake. You be like that.
Bro, you gotta be, bro. You have to. It take, bro. You think it take 10 minutes to be with somebody for 30 years?
I done been in situations
Come on, man.
where I done been in situations where you about ready to get out of a relationship and he be like, why the fuck you chewing this food so fucking loud? You be like, and then you have to sit down and think yourself, I'm fucking tripping. I'm going crazy.
You don't want to be with them
I'm going crazy. That
You don't wanna
is
be
just
with them no
basically
more.
saying that it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to be in a better situation for yourself, because you can't sit up there and keep doing that to yourself, because if you keep doing it to yourself, you only going to be in a point where you making each other miserable, and misery loves company.
Oh yeah, definitely do.
But like I said, it's all, everything is all a work in progress.
All right, so real quick before we get into the next topic, what do y'all feel about women who say, for me to date a man or even be with a man, he got to make double of what I make, of what she makes? So let's say she make 40,000. The man got to make 80,000 or 100,000.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
How much do love make?
Love don't make shit.
Love don't make no money. So how would you feel about a woman that say, I helped broke men out. I was making more than them. I was doing this and they hurt me. So now I feel like
It's your time to hurt the broke niggas, or to
no,
hurt the
she ain't gonna
rich
be with no
niggas.
broke man no more. She gonna date rich men, and if she date a man that makes less than her, she gonna belittle him. How do y'all feel about that?
She a broken woman.
Yeah, she's broken.
She's broken?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is she broken? I'm just asking y'all the question.
When somebody say, now listen, I'm not saying you can't have standards. Now, this is just how I personally feel. Standards is something that you can yourself, whatever you say, you either got it or you can get it.
That's a bar.
You can't say, oh no, if I date somebody, no, he can't have no kids, meanwhile you got 5. He gotta have a house, meanwhile you stay with your mother. You can't do that. Now I'm not saying if if you catch Ubers and stuff to work and stuff, you like, man, I'd rather date somebody that drive, so I can at least get a ride to work. You know what I'm saying, or something. Or don't date nobody to just come up, but date somebody that if you want to date them, not
Right.
just to come up in the world.
I dig what you're saying, but let me ask you this question: would you date a chick that's living with her mother or got 5 kids to upbring her and bring her to your house?
But nigga, we do that more than anything else.
That's a fact.
Facts, but I'm asking what y'all doing.
Uh,
It ain't gotta be 5 kids, 2 kids.
It's not to the point of saying 5
and 2
kids.
different baby fathers or something. I don't know.
if I fuck with you, bruh, that's just that. I don't know. I just feel like that's anybody.
I ain't gonna
if
say-
they really fuck with you, they would do anything.
We would mess with a woman off her. She might don't have it then, but if you got a certain amount of ambition and certain amount of drive about yourself, a man will mess with you. A woman, if she at a stature, say if a woman making 120, 130,000, some women that's making that amount of money, and say for instance that she meet a man and he making half of what she make or whatever it may be like that. A lot of women won't deal with that man. I don't care how good his heart is. I don't care if he has your best interest at hand. She won't deal with them.
Oh, she did with him if he dropping that thing off.
But how
too long,
how
though.
far is that going to get you?
Yeah, because after a while she gonna get mad when the bill was due, and all you trying to do is go upstairs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true too.
What's that button over there say? Crickets. Right.
It's only going, like I'm saying, that's only going to get you so far.
Yeah.
And I tell a lot of people, when you're involved in relationships, looks and like sexual attraction, at the end of the day, I'm not saying everybody, but at times looks are going to fade.
Oh yeah,
It's to the point. Can I hold a conversation with you?
bro. Hey, Rod. Yeah. All right. So we all 30. We
Yeah.
all 30. We about to get. I'm about to get off topic just a little bit, but y'all ever sat back and said, "Damn, why I fuck all them?"
Everybody got somebody in their past. They be like, you be like, man, we ain't had nothing in common.
Bruh, he said all of them.
All of them?
Like, that's
Not
a
all
lot.
of them.
What
Not
you mean?
all of them. Not. I'm saying
Who don't
Like-
got thoughts in their past though? Everybody do.
like just
What do we do to even get to that point type
Yeah.
thing?
like certain joint. You just be like,
Why?
what was the point of me even? It's kind of pointless hitting them.
This Bama growing up.
When you get old, that's
On the podcast.
Oh man, you get you getting some reflection.
Right. Nah, he cut
get
his
some
head.
reflection.
He cut his hair, his dreads came out.
Oh, he done, like this is not Lim. This is Timothy.
Yeah, Timothy's talking.
This is Southside Timothy.
Yeah, that's who's talking.
He got
That's
some
crazy.
reflection in his game and everything like that. But a lot of that, when you get older, you think about things and you be like, why was I dealing with her? She didn't have no substance. And that's what it's all about. When you have certain substance about you and you have certain, I can sit up there and hold a conversation with you. We can laugh even through the dark times. We can sit up there. It doesn't have to be about sex all the time. I can sit up there and hold you and I'm satisfied.
That's a fact.
So let me get back to what Timothy was saying about
It ain't
about
Lim
why
no
you
more.
yeah it ain't living no more. Or why he was saying why did I do that? I feel like this. You have to go through certain things to know what you want or like.
Yeah.
Because to me, for you to look back at that, now you know what you want and like. So
That's a fact.
you had to go through that to be like, I don't know why I was messing with her. I don't want that type of chick. I don't know why I was messing with her. Like she was too ratchet, or this one was too bougie, or this one was she ain't want to work, or this one worked too much, or you starting to get to know what you like when you start dealing with certain women. Just like women dealing with different men determines what type of man they want, because a woman don't just be like, when she turned 21, this is the type of man I'm lying. Women do grow up and say that there's the type of man that they want.
Right.
That's a fact. I'm lying. I'm wrong. I'm gonna talk about men, because men don't grow up and think
No,
there's a
'cause
type of woman I want.
Women be like, I want a man that's 6 feet tall, that's don't have no kids, he don't drink alcohol, he don't do this, he don't. I'm like, dream on.
Now, most women, to me, but tell me if I'm wrong, y'all, out there, women kind of, sort of want a man that's like they dad, kind of.
Facts.
If
Yes.
that makes any, not
Well,
their
they ain't got no
dad.
dad. then-
I'm not gonna say their dad.
But-
It's gonna be either like their dad or they're gonna straight
Characteristics.
totally different.
Of what they dad is.
What their dad is, because it's either going to be, say if your dad's a mild mannered, he went to work, he grinded for you. You either gonna want a man like that, or you gonna want a man, you want the bad boy.
Yeah.
You gonna want the nigga that he don't do that. He just a knucklehead and everything like that.
The one he was telling you to stay away from.
Yeah, but it's gonna take it. Like, I think women go through general phases. And
Right.
like same thing with men go through general phases and everything like that. Everybody done had a whole phase and everything like that. But you go through situations that's for the betterment of you.
So somebody said, but what if they didn't have a father?
Then they're gonna want that person that's gonna treat them like they're the father.
You have a lot of girls that doesn't have a father, or
Demanding.
that's been neglecting of a father. They have daddy issues and they're looking for daddy in relationships.
Facts.
Yeah.
Big facts.
And not really like dad, like the dad that's going. I don't even know how to explain the dad thing.
No.
It's like,
I feel like they looking for guidance from their man.
Yes.
But they got daddy issues so bad they're gonna reject it.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
it's going to be hard. It's you, the man you with is in a lose-lose situation because you want him to be daddy and your daddy.
This joint gonna be called Timothy Speaks Knowledge.
Hey, we gonna get into this. Hey, we talking about relationships. So both of y'all, all of us, what has been the worst zodiac sign that you have dealt with, and what has been the best?
Oh, I can go first on that. A Virgo.
What's that? The worst or the best?
The worst.
The worst.
The worst sign I have ever dealt with.
You gonna explain why?
Yes, I can explain why. They don't take responsibility. Now, mind you, I dealt with numerous Virgos. Numerous with ass.
Mm-hmm.
They don't take responsibility.
Manipulative.
Really manipulative. Extremely I can't say the word.
Manipulative.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Say Tay.
What else? They real bad on they're never wrong. And if they do, they backed in the corner and you like, bro, there's no way you can say you was wrong.
Oh no.
Right, you mean?
No. It's no way you can say, oh yeah. It's no way you can say you was right. Mm-hmm. And when they know they backed up and they can't really say they was right, they're gonna be like, well, but you made me feel that way, so that's why I felt like that. Like, what the fuck? They cannot take responsibility, bro. They just can't. They just can't. And they feel like everybody is against. They feel like everybody is against them.
You talking like you talking about yourself, boy?
No.
Nah. They feel like everybody is against them, and they feel like somebody's trying to take something away from them.
Okay, you asked
and
something.
They feel like this is just sexual wise, if they give you some, they feel like somebody can argue and say that's just women. If they give you some, they feel like they got to get something out the deal. Like can you take me to the store real quick? They ain't got to go to the store. They just want to go to the store. So it can make them feel good, like, oh, I got this out of them. Nah,
but it's like it's saying that's why when you hear them say when he started talking about that, and I said manipulative, I done dealt with it. That's the same sign that I done dealt with, and it'd be like
Virgo?
Yes.
Dang.
And it'd be like I'm saying, manipulative. They try to pull you, like if you get into an argument with a Virgo, you be arguing for 5 hours. And they try to pull you to their side. And if they can't pull you to their side, you're totally wrong.
Facts.
You're totally wrong. And my thing is, I understand certain things. And my thing is just when you're in a relationship, at times you have to agree to disagree. You have to.
They don't do that.
It's never agree to disagree. Like I've been dating a Virgo where we arguing and we start up and arguing in the bedroom and I got to go to work in the morning. And then you lay down like, fuck, I can't do this no more. We've been arguing for 2 hours. My head hurt. And then I just leave and I go downstairs. I get on the couch. She will follow you downstairs and sit on the edge of we gonna hash this out. This is gonna be hashed out. I'm like,
oh, but if it was reverse, it's different.
Dead wrong.
You dead. Like, I had to work. Like, why would you even do that? Like, that's some childish ass shit.
Oh, you an ain't shit ass nigga.
Be like, son, you just did that. No, I did that at 11 o'clock. You had to work at 7. Like, what? It's different? Yeah, it was different.
It's very different. It's very different. It's very different.
Hey,
but then it's also saying, I'm not saying it's also on the signs. I'm also saying that, and my mother told me this, you generally tend to attract the same type of women over and over. It generally get better over and over, but you generally attract the same type of women. Like Tony, you can attest. What I always sit up there and say I don't like, and I always attracted spoiled women.
That's facts. One that needs him.
Yeah. I said, I don't know what it was, and I don't know, and I'm gonna go on myself. I don't know what insecurities that I had in myself to where that I keep attracting women that generally needed me. Maybe I feel like I had to be needed. Maybe I got insecurities on myself to feel like I had to be needed to the point of it had to be a woman that needed me. To where it's been women out here that I've done talked to women that's been independent women that's been strong-willed,
and he let him slide away.
And I let him slide away,
That's
and it was to the point of I let him slide away. It took me to stray away from my own dependencies to find somebody that's independent that generally that wanted me, and that's also independent. When you sit up there and you play into yourself and you don't know your own, like the first thing before you even get into a relationship, and Son even said that you got to know thyself. If you do not know yourself and you get into relationships out here and you're sitting up here trying to depend on relationships and do certain things and like that, it's not going to work. Yeah. It's never going to work. Son, what about your sign, son? This the worst sign.
I got two. I ain't gonna say they're the worst sign. It's just that it wouldn't work. One, this is gonna be crazy, but a Gemini.
That's your own goddamn sign.
Goddamn sign.
Both of y'all motherfuckers crazy.
Right. The reason it won't work because it didn't work. I ain't gonna say we didn't work. We wasn't like dating or nothing. It's just that things that they did what I did. I can't take dead ass. I can't take what I do. Like, bruh, you're outgoing person. Like, I like to, I ain't gonna say flirt, but like joke with people and get to know people in the area I'm in. So I can't be seeing you doing the same thing and you're a female. But that's crazy to me. That's just me.
I'm glad you said that because it takes a lot of self-awareness to really understand that about yourself.
No, that's big facts. I just can't. Nah, bro. You can't be doing what I do. I will, hanging out and it wouldn't work for me. That smiling in everybody's face, it didn't work for me. And then the second sign was a Sagittarius. Now the Sagittarius women, not women.
So you could mess with Nikki. Nikki's a Sagittarius.
Bro, I could. They too demanding.
Who was Nikki? Nicki Minaj?
Nicki Minaj is Sagittarius. She's a Sag.
They're too demanding. Bruh, I'm not even a demanding person. I don't know, my wife might beg to differ, but I'm not really a demanding person. But they're so demanding that it's like, bro, what is, like, why I gotta do everything you say do? Why I gotta do everything you say do? And if they ain't right, I mean, I ain't gonna say if they ain't right. If you ain't doing what they want you to do, it's over for you. So that's just my.
So my thing,
bad signs.
What is your best sign that you dealt with, Lim? Best. Doesn't have to be optimal, but it has to be your best sign that you dealt with.
I like mess with Tauruses. I ain't saying that because I'm a Taurus. I'm only saying that is because
what? And then before you start, bro, Taurus are some bullhead people, which you are,
stubborn and bullheadish.
Young, and then when you were saying the whole, they feel like everybody's against them. I feel like that's how you are.
No, so that's how it used to be.
No, I know. Dig it. I forgot I'm talking to Timothy. My bad. So yeah, I dig it though. So yeah, that's crazy that you said Taurus. I'm gonna let you go though, bro. My bad.
And then like back then, like if I felt like I wasn't wrong, I wasn't wrong. And then like. This how I go on situations. Like I would put myself in a situation like, say like if me and you get in an argument and I'd be like something I say something bad about your wife. All right. Then I'd be like, damn, nah, I was wrong. Nah, I definitely was wrong. I was wrong.
When did you obtain that? Because you know what though? I ain't even gonna hold you. And then I'm gonna let you get to your sign. I know we just like off topic. This is like some brother talk shit, but I was about to ask you when did you obtain that? But whole time though, you just like started calling me and asking me like how I feel about certain situations, and you never really like felt like I was attacking you, which was I was kind of confused about. Because we never really had those. When you was younger, we never really had those. Hey, bro, what you think? Bro, was I wrong? You always felt like if I say something, you was like, man, you always got something to say.
Nah, I can sit up there and say.
But you definitely don't do that no more. That's a fact.
Not to the point of saying, I can sit up there and say, Lim, you didn't take critiquing well.
Facts. Nah, I didn't.
Facts, that's facts.
That's because I had a lot of pride. Like,
yeah.
Nah, nigga, you not about to say. And I was worrying about other people versus me. Like, I was like, how you gonna say something to me and you ain't saying nothing to them?
Right.
But I forgot when I probably was in like the 6th grade. My 6th grade teacher, I never forget her name, Miss Williams, always told me, if nobody don't never say nothing to you, you doing something wrong. But if somebody say something to you, that means they see something in you and they want you to get back on track.
That's a ball. All right, we ain't got to keep talking about
But
you.
no,
Go ahead, bro.
it's just to the point of we just saying what that is. If we was to pull you to the side rather than when Tonio do it or if I do it, we saying that we love you and we sit up there and we see that light in you and we know you can do better.
Big facts.
Rather than us not pulling you to the side, and then it would just be, we wouldn't have a care. Like you're saying, you're not pulling these other people to the side because these are not my brother.
Yeah,
these are not that person that I love and that person I have feelings for and that I know that can do better.
Right.
But go ahead, Lim. My bad. I just had to say that though.
Damn, I forgot what the fuck I was
Nick,
talking
you
about.
said you like Taurus. The
Taurus.
best female.
sign.
Oh yeah, I just like them because this is about to sound a little weird, but I like them because they're a little crazy.
Wow.
But it's balanced with the crazy. Not crazy like breaking my windows and like no, I can't fuck with you.
No.
But crazy like cussing me out crazy, but then when I cuss them out, they can, you know what I'm saying? They can handle it.
Right.
And then we back talking like it was nothing. Like we good.
So you like friction.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
You
just
like
a
the
little
friction to where we almost there, but then it's like, girl, you know I'm playing.
Yeah.
Boy, you know I'm playing with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
So
That's
Tonio,
bad.
what's the best sign you deal with?
Wow. Bruh, I don't even, if I had to say, honestly, I'm gonna have to go, this about to be so politically correct.
You better say
Scorpio.
Scorpio, motherfucker.
I was gonna say Scorpio,
You better say it.
but there's two. So it's like Scorpio and whatever the month of April is. But
Aries.
the beginning.
That's Aries.
All right, both of them. Well, with the Aries, they're fun. Like, they fun people. It's never really, you know what I'm saying, no bull crap, blah, blah, blah. They're fun people. And with the Scorpio, which is what my wife is, yeah, honestly, she's a fun person. Like, she's super fun. But sometimes she get on my nerves. I ain't gonna hold it like she don't. But she's fun, number one. Number two, she taught me how to think outside the box and get out my box.
Right.
And number three, I ain't gonna say number three. Y'all
We
know
already
what
know
about
three,
Scorpio.
Yeah, everybody know about Scorpio.
Let's just gonna
It's
say,
okay.
yeah, Tay on you.
Like I'm saying, my best sign, you already know. I'm gonna keep it PC. But my best sign is sign that I mess with now is a Libra. It's like, cause it's in a generation of, and it's bad to say that you meet somebody that's generally like I think fellas, like women meet men that's like their fathers. I met somebody that's generally on the lines of my mother. And then and my mother's a Libra as well. You met somebody along the line as a mother that's caring, that's nurturing, that we can have fun, we can do certain things together and everything like that. It's just to the point of she has my back and I have hers. It's not to the point of being like it's not one way or the other. She don't hold anything against me. She know the person that I am, and she don't judge me or sit up there and try to change me. That's what it's about. Don't try to change it. And I tell a lot of women, don't try to change your man. You can either deal with him or you can't.
Because once you try to change him, he gonna back out.
Oh yeah, once he try to change him, you gonna see a difference.
Nah, hang on back. I was gonna be more of the relationship ain't gonna be what you wanted. It's gonna be what you wanted it to be, but he's not gonna be happy.
He gonna back out.
Yeah.
Nah, he gonna
mentally.
be in it.
Mentally, yeah.
Okay.
Mentally, we will. When you try to change a man or say, "Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this," don't no man want to hear that.
So basically, you saying don't have me being a robot.
No, because we're not a dog.
No, we don't reply well to command. You have to sit up there. You either going to accept us for who we are, or don't be with us. That's the only thing you can do. When you go into a relationship, you have to sit up there and be like, I gotta go into this relationship expecting that where this man is at right now, I can accept him. I can accept him from where he at right now 20 years from now. Even though, yes, I want him to grow on certain levels, but I'm talking about his personality. I'm not talking about financially. I'm talking about his personality and certain things like that. I can accept his personality like this 20 years from now, 30 years from now. If you going in with, well, he need to change this, and until he changed this, I be here, but no, it's not gonna work.
It'll never work.
It'll never work.
Go find that fun nigga.
Yeah, go find that. Go find a nigga that's for you. You have to. Everybody sitting up here, like sitting up on this panel, and everybody done been out here. Everybody done wasted years on certain people.
I wouldn't say wasted.
Not saying wasted. You had to go through them to get to where you are now.
Facts.
Yeah.
And if you didn't, it'd have been to the point where you wouldn't have learned certain things you would have learned.
Facts.
But it's all a learning experience. But now we're gonna get into this clip with Earthquake, the comedian. He was talking about child support and everything. He was talking about, and they cut to a clip also with, his name is Darius McCurry. Everybody know him as Eddie Winslow, and he was talking about child support being for the child and not for failed relationships. Hold on, here you go.
It's a cold-blooded hustle, man. Child support is for to support the child, not for failed relationships. And we've just witnessed how fathers have been moved out of the house since the welfare system. I was a producer on a documentary called "Where Are All the Fathers?" Where are all the fathers? And now we're in a society now where it's very difficult for a man to be a man.
But when you become to a one percenter, the money that you give, some women use that money for their standard of living. And that's where there's a disconnect, because it ain't your standard of living. And I just want the record to show, every financial responsibility for my children, I take on that. Mm-hmm. None of my mothers of my kids has never been a financial liability to them. When it's come to financial, I'm the only parent. When it comes to any other decision, we co-parent.
Let's speak on it. This man says that, and I feel like a lot of people are generally paying for fair relationships. And they're paying for situations that, and I'm not saying that certain things that they've done in their relationships to the point of being like they've cheated or anything. I'm not saying that that's right, but they're paying because their relationship didn't work. Like saying I don't have the money that Earthquake has, or have the money that even that Darius McCurry has, because he said that they're one percenters. When you sit up there and you are financially the only parent, and Earthquake was going off, his ex-wife put up a video on Comedy Hype stating that she was about to get evicted out of her place or whatever it may be like that, and her and her son was about to be evicted, and they was about to be out in the street because Earthquake said he is an independent contractor, which he is a comedian, and he said he was paying extra in his child support just so if he was to get sick, his child support would be paid up and everything like that. Because if he was to get sick, he didn't want to never fall back or be in arrears or anything like that. So he paid extra. And he tells a joke in his set to say that, oh, my son, he's 17 years old, but in child support years, he's 18 because I paid my child support off early, which is a good thing. But she should not have been using the child support, which was for the child, to supplement her income. It's not for you. It's not for your living standards or anything like that. That is for the child. You need to support yourself. When you and him got a divorce, that was it. Period.
Facts. I agree to a certain extent. Now, I'm not saying that, that he supposed to pay for her nails and give her pocketbooks and all this and all that. No.
Niggas, did you say pocketbooks?
He did.
That's some old nigga shit.
I ain't 20.
A pocketbook.
I ain't 20 no more.
That's Timothy, y'all. Timothy.
That's a pocketbook.
So I feel like if long as it got something to do with my child. Now, a roof over my child head, I got something to do with that.
But should you put a roof over her head? Your child can always stay with you.
That's a fact.
But what if she have custody?
If she cannot, you can also go. And then with black men, what we mess up at is we scared of that court system. A lot of us are scared of that court system, but we have the same rights that women have.
That's not true.
Yeah, what's the chance of you winning that?
The chances, if he's the sole provider
On paper, on paper, it's true.
Yeah.
In real life,
it's
not true.
It's a hard situation because we really get carried in the court system when you're actually trying to, especially when you're trying to be there for your kids. A lot of men that's not trying to be there for their kids, they have more benefits than we do.
That's a fact.
Because they don't generally care. And women don't pursue them as much as they pursue a dude that's going to actually take care of their kids.
That's crazy because we all know somebody that have 3 kids and they have 2 of their kids is by someone else, by a person. And I ain't gonna say I felt, but this person could have took this person to court for child support, but they didn't do it, and they did what they had to do as a woman. So to me, not saying that the person was right. All I'm saying is this: you don't have to take, if you know for a fact that you take this man to child support, more than likely he's going to jail. What's the reason to take him to child support? And then vice versa. What's the reason to taking a man to child support that you know was taking care of his kid and y'all not together? I just don't understand that. But you know how some men I talk to that's on child support be like, it's cheaper to keep her. But then it's like, I would rather pay child support than to be with that person type thing.
But you paying for that bitterness. Like I saying, you paying for that bitterness.
That's what child support is, though, Tay.
Sometimes child support is, Ned. You have a lot of men. You have some men that don't take care of their kids.
Tay, child support to me is for bitterness. Because guess what? Why I don't get when we hear a man getting child support, we be like, dang, for real? Because to us this is a shock.
Right.
So to say we know it's for bitterness, but why do that?
So I got a question.
Before you get the question, you know when you lay down with that man that he wasn't the type to take care of kids.
You can't say that.
Bro, you do.
You
just
can't.
like you know when you lay down with somebody as a man, you know, oh my God, the way her house look, the way she treat herself, it makes you be like, bro, why would I want to have a kid with this person?
Hey, kids change a person.
All right, I'll give you that. Okay.
I can say kids change. I think kids change. Kids have changed all of us on this panel.
Facts.
Kids have put has given all of us a certain amount of perspective to where we have made changes and alterations in our lives for the betterment.
Man, shout out to my father, bro, because he showed us how to be dads. I said this before, but I'm gonna keep saying it though.
Facts. Shout out Pops.
Facts.
Hey, all right, so I got a question. So how would you look at a female if a female told you, hey, I'm on child support?
Hey, young, you know what's crazy? I would feel some type of wait, who the kid staying with? Who's the kid staying with?
The father.
Then she should be on child support.
Yeah,
like, what are you, hold up, first of all, what is the, all right, first of all, how did he win custody to where the kid is staying with the dad? That's number one. Something must be wrong with you.
Something has to be wrong with you. It's generally something. Because most of the times, they're going to put a child in the house with the mother unless it's got to be a general problem.
Right. Now,
she's not staying with the mother.
Now, look at Boys in the Hood, the movie Boys in the Hood. Remember, Trey was staying with his mother, but he got older and she was like, I can't handle him. You take him. She ain't say, I'm gonna put you on child support. Is that a boy need to be raised by his dad?
Yeah.
She ain't say, I'm gonna put you on child support and you need to take him. Nah, it was more like, Slim, you need to be raised with your dad. So if I get if it's to the point to where my kids gotta stay with me, I'm not saying I would put my wife on child support, but I'm just saying, why are you even on child support? Is something wrong? First of all, For you to be on child support, you make more money than him. That's number one. Number two, something's wrong with you because you make more money than me, and they saying the kids should be with me.
Yeah, that's generally is more of a housing problem than anything else. Because most of the time you see it. I could say 9 times out of 10, the children are staying with the mother, and you get put into situations with the mother when you dealing with failed relationships and that bitterness. It's to the point you can have a man that want to do for his child financially and want to be around his kids, but you have to deal with the whole runaround of have to going through her and the whole runaround of being threatened with child support, or being threatened, oh, you ain't gonna see your kids, or being threatened with a whole bunch of BS that you have to deal with, especially when you deal. That's why I say it's harder for a man that's want to take care of his kids during a failed relationship than a man that doesn't. Because a man that want to take care of his kids, the threats are going to get to you. Oh, I'm gonna take you for child support. Oh, you don't give me this, that, and the third. This, that, and the third. It's gonna be a whole bunch of, and then because you're dealing with this because the relationship did not work out, or y'all are not on the same terms, or y'all dealing with the whole back and forth, and it shouldn't be like that. At some point in time, y'all have to get on an even keel, because you shouldn't want your kids to see so much confusion between y'all, because they're going to think, oh, well, mommy and daddy went through this. This cool.
Let me play devil's advocate. How about the dad that's on child support and say he don't need to be with the kid or around the kid because he's sending child support money?
Listen. When your baby, even at the age now, they don't know who paying for what. They just know who they're.
Hold up, say what?
Your child don't know who's paying. They don't know, oh, mommy paid for these shoes. Daddy didn't pay for these.
Right, but this is what I'm asking. Let me say this question slowly so you understand what I'm asking. How about the father that's like, all right, put me on child support. If you put me on child support,
I'm not gonna be there.
I'm not gonna be there, but you gonna get the money. How do you feel about the father and that situation?
He's not a father.
Right.
He's a donor.
Basically. But then I also pose a question. Is money more important than time?
No.
Time is always more important.
But a lot of women are more invested in the money than they are the time. Why is that?
Bro, that was a cricket drink right there too.
But why yeah, you see,
that's crazy, bro.
a lot of women are more invested in the money than they are in the time that a man spend with his children. You would rather have the money than hassle a man. You rather keep hassling a man about the money than keep hassling him about the time.
Because money is moment.
So you feel like it should be like this. Forget the money. You think it should be this with women. If a dad is like, I'm gonna be in his life, I'm gonna be at the games, I'm gonna help pay for certain things, but I can't pay for everything. Women should rather that over child support.
My thing
is any day.
I'm gonna say rather that. I'm gonna say give a man a chance.
That's it.
Don't
let somebody be.
Yeah,
bro.
Let them show they suck.
Let them be. Bro. The only way you can't make nobody be a father. You can't make nobody be a mother. You can't make nobody be a wife. You can't make nobody be a husband. If somebody wants to do something, bro, they're gonna do it.
But you gotta give them a chance, though.
You gotta give them a chance.
Who is this talking, bro?
This nigga.
Is this Timothy? Timothy talking like he's potting.
It's Tim.
Bruh. Bro, you gotta give him a chance.
You gotta give him a chance. I've witnessed people being put on. I've witnessed people being put on child support while they in the relationship with their baby mom.
Oh no, that's crazy. That's crazy. There's no way.
That's not but women have what? They have people in their ear. Your sister that's dealing with a fucked up ass nigga.
Then you need to go deal with y'all need to have a threesome.
Your girlfriend that's dealing with a fucked up ass nigga. Bitch, you better put him on child support because you know these niggas ain't nothing. That's what you get that talking in your ear, give him a chance. If he proves that you have a very open window to always go to the courthouse. If he proves
That's
that
facts.
he ain't nothing ass nigga and he not gonna do what he's supposed to do financially and time wise for a child, then do what you have to do.
Hey, but look though, I feel like, all right. So y'all know I got my daughter myself with her mother not there.
Right.
Big facts.
So, but like I always say, I probably will never forgive her, but her mother window will always be there.
Yeah.
Right.
It will always be there.
You should never close that.
I would never close it. But the only reason I wouldn't close it is for my daughter.
Right.
Because at some point, like my daughter not slow. She see shit. And she know like at some point it's gonna come to a time when she gonna say, well, I'm not going with my mommy when I drop my other daughter off.
Yeah, but you keep doing what you're doing. Only thing you do is, like I tell everybody, when you're in a situation, I don't care if you can despise me or you can despise anybody. Don't never down talk the other parent
Never.
to the kids.
Never.
But you have a lot of, your daddy ain't shit.
Yeah,
he
no,
ain't
that's-
come to
that's
pick
wild.
you up. He ain't nothing. He don't love you. Because they're so bitter that you're not in a relationship, even though that you've been pushing him away or you've been alienating yourself to the point where it's to the point of you're making the situation so difficult. And I'm never going to tell you should never give up on your kids.
Never.
No man should never sit up there, oh man, she's just making it so hard for me. No, you should never give up on your kids. You have rights. And I hate to say it, sometimes you have to go down there and go down there and talk to the court system yourself.
That's a fact.
Talk to legal aid. Talk to people and you got to put them paperwork in for yourself. Put your visitation in because you're showing that you want to be involved in your child's life, but you're dealing with difficulties through a woman that doesn't want to sit up there and let you be involved.
I just thought about something. So, okay, we don't have to get in deep in what I'm about to say. So, Black Lives Matter is like the most simplest thing in the world, right?
Right.
All we saying is we just want to matter like them.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That's it.
Facts.
So why is it so hard for like when the man trying to be in they child life and the mother is just making it so hard? Is that not the same thing as Black Lives Matter?
That's a bar.
Yeah, that's about.
That's
I don't
about-
even have an answer to that.
But we need to start a new hashtag. Fathers' lives matter.
Yeah, that's.
Fathers do matter.
Yeah.
I got a shirt like that. I should have wore that, motherfucker.
Fathers do matter, and then black fathers matter. We need to put it because it's to the point of you have men that out here that want to take care of their kids, and men that generally want to be involved in their kids' life. Like Lim said, the kids don't know. Oh, who bought these New Balances? Who bought these phone pots? Kids don't know that.
All they know they got them.
That's all they know. Oh, well, somebody got them. But when they see daddy face or they see mommy face or whatever it may be like that, that's the difference that you're making in their lives by being that much involved. That's the biggest difference. Like we talked about it before. The smallest increment of a thing to us is the biggest highlight to a child's life. Oh, daddy took out my hair. Man, this the biggest, this the highlight. Daddy took out my hair. Daddy. Or daddy went to the park with me and he pushed me on the swings. Come on, man.
Hey, real quick, I got a question for y'all. I seen this on Facebook. Now, all of us got kids. Now, let's say, boom, you marry a young lady. She got 2 kids already, right? The dad always come every other weekend to get
Right.
his 2 kids. But y'all got a kid together now.
Right.
So she got 3 kids, one
Right,
by
and
me,
one by you.
2 by
Yeah,
the other dude.
Right.
Okay.
So he come get them every other weekend. But now y'all kid is like 8. So he feel like, boom, let me just take all of them. Since I'm coming to get my 2, let me take all 3 of them since we all are going, you know what I'm saying? We going hanging out. So let me take y'all son too. Is it wrong for the dad to feel like, no, you can't take our kid? And if the dad feel like that you can't take our kid and the wife feel like, he can do it, and the dad feel like, well, the husband feel like you should have did that and let him know that you're not taking our kid. Who's wrong in this situation, the dad or the mother?
Nobody.
You can
Y'all
feel
tripping,
the way
bro.
you feel.
You feel how you feel, bro.
Nah, hold up. I'm gonna tell you why y'all tripping.
Why?
Why I feel like the husband was wrong. I'm gonna tell you why. One, you gotta understand that even though me and my people's got a kid together, that's his brother and sister, right? That's number one.
Right.
Number two, at some point, my kid is gonna ask why I can't never go with my brother and sister. Two. Number three, if the mother, which is your wife, feel like the baby father is responsible enough, and he's been responsible because you see it. So he's been doing this every other weekend for, let's say, 8 years, because now the kid's 8.
Right.
Why would you have a problem with your kid going with the baby father who is responsible enough?
Because maybe the husband don't feel like he responsible enough. Maybe the husband feels some type of way about it or something. Or it could be anything.
How can you go ahead,
if you feel, that's just how I feel. If you, as a parent, if you feel any type of way about a situation and you feel like it'll jeopardize your child, you feel how you want to feel.
So what you saying is forget about your stepkids, which is you the stepdad of the stepkids. Even though that's the father, you're still the dad, though.
But listen, but you asked me, is he wrong? He's not wrong.
Okay.
Do I agree with it? No.
It's all,
Okay, that's
it's
what I
all,
should've
it's
said.
like saying it's all according to the situation. It's all according to generally know, because like I said, you can generally think you know somebody, but you don't know them.
He been taking his kids for the last 8 years, bro.
But them his kids.
Bro, why would he do anything different to my kid?
Who's
Because I got his girl.
Yeah. It ain't to the
Wow.
point you got his girl, and then I'm gonna
Bro,
take
that's
it.
how pride like shit,
I'm
bro.
gonna take it. That ain't to the point of being out. I'm gonna take it all the way left. I was sitting up there watching something on ID yesterday, and it was a man, and he was married to a woman. The woman had 2 kids previous to him, so they had a child together. He loved this child to death and everything like that, but ain't to the point of saying he tortured her kids, but certain things he was doing on a level that it was wrong, to the point of they went to the pool one day and he was holding her kids under the water and everything like that, and just hold them to the point he come up and he started crying. Come to find out that the guy, I don't know if he felt some type of way or whatever it may be like, but he wound up killing both of her kids.
Which is their kids.
No, which was her kids.
By the other dude.
By another guy.
Okay.
That he wound up, he would never, and she said it to the testament. She said he would never ever lay a hand on our child, but he killed both of her kids from a previous relationship. It's just a stigma that we're going to have, because you never know. A lot of these mamas out here, you have a lot of women that lead these kids that's not the guy's kids around the guy, and the guy fucking kill these kids or strangle them or doing something like that.
Hey, Tanya.
I mean, Timothy.
Would you ever forgive Markeisha if y'all, God forbid, y'all get a divorce and she gave a boyfriend, and you feel some type of way? Let's just pray this never ever happen.
I know where you going, but go ahead.
Would you ever forgive her if you like, bruh, I don't want my daughters going over there? Mm-hmm. And she like, bruh, man, it's not that deep. Like, I know this man, and woo woo woo, you know. And you give in. You like, all right.
Because it's to the point
go ahead.
You know.
Go ahead. And you like, all right, go ahead. And they go over there. And he touched both of your daughters. Now, what can she say to you to make you feel like, all right, I ain't gotta be mad at her no more? It's nothing she can say, because you felt in your heart, bruh, it's something ain't right. It's something not right. And then what you felt was not right happened. What could she say? It's nothing she can say.
I don't like this guy that's talking right now, bro.
Oh, you talking about playing devil's advocate?
This guy is
That's
Timothy over this young
devil.
partying, bro. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I would never, ever forgive her.
I know.
Ever. Like, I don't think, especially if I'm telling her I would never forgive her. And then what's even more crazier, it's like, bro, am I going? Did they have a kid together?
Yeah.
My wife and the other guy, my ex-wife,
The
had
boyfriend.
a kid together.
Yeah.
Hey, bruh. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I don't know. Damn, I'm getting so emotional right now. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to be cool with the situation. Like, I need to call the police. I'm probably going to jail, bruh. Like, I probably would mess both of them up.
You probably kill her too. Cause you told her and you constantly told her, bruh, I don't feel right. I don't have nothing against him. I don't even know him, but I just feel like something's not right.
Bruh.
It's just not right.
Yeah.
And females, they some stuff if like
They don't see.
you can't see when you like that's like in
you loving
relationships.
somebody.
When you messing with somebody and somebody else outside the relationship telling you like, nah, that don't look right. And you like, I think they hating on me. No, they can see, but you can't because you in love with that person.
I don't think I'll ever be able to forgive her.
You won't. Nobody will. Because you felt like you knew what you felt.
You anything right now, bruh. Yeah.
You knew what you felt, bro.
I knew what I felt. That's crazy. I wouldn't be able to forgive her. That's number one. And you know what though? Nah, but I can't say this because most kids don't say nothing
Yeah.
when somebody's touching them. Yeah.
Because they don't know how to say it.
Yeah, because then they feel like they are going to get, they don't want nothing to happen to mommy or their stepdad or, yeah, I don't even want to, all right, next topic, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
But now we're going to sit up here. We're going to get into the story. Who got the story today?
All right, so I can go with the story because we talked about, man, I ain't going to keep telling these stories, y'all.
I got one more thing to say. I got one more say.
He got one more thing to say.
Just because, okay, before I say this, shout out to all the mothers out there. Shout out to my mother too.
Go ahead, Miss Phil.
Just because the mother got the child don't mean they're a mother. But go ahead.
Right. Well,
That? Hey, Young, why you keep dropping these bars, bro?
these are gems.
Hey, Young, we gonna have to name this
These
podcast
are
after him like shit.
This podcast is going to be named Timothy Lavert Malone. this podcast. But,
Whole name.
Want me get into the story?
Oh, you got a story?
I got a story.
All right, listen. Before you tell your story, I'm gonna do a quick story about
You can tell a story as well. We got time.
All right, that's big facts. So I'm gonna do a quick story about hitting females because remember we talked about that earlier in the podcast, and I said I was gonna tell the story. This really quick. Long story short, I hit a female before, right? I was like 14, and again, when I start telling stories, I'm gonna change people's names because sometimes I just like be on my, first I'm smoking hookah, drinking. Sometimes I be on my stuff sometimes. So I'm gonna start changing people's names. But so we lived around Martin Luther King. I had a girlfriend, her name was, we gonna call her Jay. So, you know what I'm saying? Me and Jay was cool. She liked me, we liked each other. We was girlfriend, boyfriend. But we kind of broke up, sort of, kind of. You know what I'm saying? We just broke up or whatever. I don't even know why we broke up. But whatever, we broke up. So I had told one of my homies that, hey, when I see her, I'm going to slap her. But I was like joking. My homie see her the same day I says this. He tells her, Tonio said he going to slap you when he see you. She like, where you at? Mind you, we in this south side. So, south side women don't be playing. They with the smoke too. So she like, where you at? So he come and get me or whatever. Boom, I go out there. She's standing outside. She like, yeah, you said you was gonna smack me? I said, yeah. I said, when I see you, I'm gonna smack you because I don't like how we broke up or whatever, blah, blah. So she was like, then smack me then. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna smack you. So she kept pushing me. I was like 14, 13. I just want y'all to know this. 14, 15. She kept pushing me. So I said, Young, stop playing with me. So I pushed her back. When I say Young came from New Orleans up to Washington, D.C. to slap me, she slapped me so hard, bro. When she slapped me, this is why I said that Vado should have reacted in the moment, in my personal opinion. When she slapped me, bro, I didn't know how to react, so I hit her with I swear I hit her with a 5-piece combo, bro. Bing, 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 bing.
G-Mo Christmas.
Nah, I just like pieced her up. But you know how a dog bite, but they don't really want to hurt you.
They gave you that bite.
They give you the bite like, Slim, you better stop playing with me. So I hit her 5 times, but it wasn't on no, like I'm trying to crush her. It was like, pop, 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 stop playing with me. Now, ever since that day, now I'm going to tell you before this happened, I used to play with females a lot. I'm talking about like we used to wrestle, play, joking, slam each other, whatever, boom, boom. So after that day, my father got a hold to what happened. You know my father told me, bro? My father called me and said, I heard you hitting on women. I said, yeah, Dad, she bop, bop. He said, I hope she got 10 brothers and they fuck you up.
Damn.
This is big facts, bro. Long story short, I apologized to her. She didn't have 10 brothers. I didn't get beat up. And and ever since that day, I never played with another female. And when I say play, I don't say I'm going to smack you, I'm going to hit you, I'm going to do this, push you, mush you. I play with my wife because we play. But like all that, to put it to where is an aggression, I never do that. So I don't condone hitting women. I was 14, I did it, and it will never happen again.
And the bad part is I done changed I'm gonna piggyback off your story. And I've had a situation where you generally be in a situation where you get into an argument with somebody that you involved with, and you get into an argument, and like I've been in an argument with this person, and she slapped me in my face, and she's hit me and everything like that because she felt like that's the only way she can get generally through to me, because she know that a lot of the emotional stuff not going to hurt me as much it will hurt her as words or anything like that. So I can't even remember what we was arguing about. We get into the argument. I'm in the bed, and at the time, like I was saying, I had a child that I was taking care of, but she wasn't my child, but I was taking care of. Everybody knows that. So we get into a big argument. Big argument. We in the zone, and furniture being moved and all this. And my thing is, my mother always told me, when it gets to a situation like that, leave.
Time to leave.
Because with any situation like that, you never know what your neighbors are hearing, or you never know what she's thinking. You can either get stabbed, or you can be in a situation where the police is called on you. And then it's always, for domestic situations, always bad for the male. So we get into it, and we're going back and forth, and it's getting kind of physical to the point I'm trying to get past her, and she won't let me out the door. And I don't want to generally have to physically move her to the point, but like I get past her to the point where she take away my car keys. I just want to leave, because I know it's to the point of I should not be there at the moment. I have to go because it's a bad situation for me, and I know it's always going to be mad when you get called, when the police get called on the domestic. It's always bad situation for the male.
Facts.
It's always going to be bad. So I get past her. I go to wake my daughter up at the time. I wake her up and get her up. She has my keys. I don't know if she put them in her bra, put them somewhere. So it's to the point I'm like, Charlotte, just give me my keys. I'm trying to leave, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And then it gets to the point of when that anger started to set in, because you want to argue and you want to sit up there and go back and forth. We've been, like I saying, I'm just trying to move past her and everything like that. And it got to the point where we was in the bathroom and we was getting physical, and I had to damn near put her up on the wall to get my keys back. Put her up on the wall where her feet was dangling to get my keys back. It's not to a point. It's bad, and it's to the point of you never want to get. And I'm not to the point. Everybody know my demeanor. I'm very light. I don't never get into situations like that. It's to the point you get into an argument and then you're trying to remove yourself from that situation, but a person will not allow you to remove yourself from that situation. I get my keys back. I am on the way wherever I'm going at. I don't even know where I was going at, to the point where it's a bad situation for me, to the point where I had to call. It's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm calling my mother and I'm crying because it's a situation I don't want to be involved in. It ain't to the point I would, like I say, I would never hit a woman or anything. I didn't hit her. I didn't abuse her or anything like that. But it's to a point of, a man, like I didn't want to be involved in that situation, where a lot of women put themselves in situations that is controllable. But sometimes you find guys, if you hit a guy or if you generally don't, sometimes just let him leave. Because if you
Especially when he's trying to leave.
Yeah, especially when he's trying to leave, let him leave. Because you putting him in a situation he doesn't want to be into. But a woman will try to provoke you and put you in those bad situations.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Because every story I just heard, it was provoked.
Yeah.
And I got a story too.
Okay.
Okay, I probably was like 16. Probably like 16, 17. So this when my niece probably was just born. So I'm holding my niece, and mind you, the young lady that I was dealing with, the whole day she was like being physical with me, like basically like doing too much, like just keep hitting me for no reason. I'm like, and me, this is what pisses women off the most. When you don't show no type of reaction to what they doing and you act like it's just nothing. So that pissed her off even more. So I'm holding my niece. So she tried to smack me, but she missed and hit my niece. And my reflexes just, I don't know how fast I gave my niece to somebody, and I smacked her, cause why would you like? But mind you, I would never hit another female ever. But it's just like, what? I just don't get it. It's
provoking situations. You put me in bad situations that I don't want to be in, and then like I told you, like Oprah said, if you have the goal and the balls to put your hands on a man and you don't expect to get hit back, you're a fool. You are a fool.
Shout out to Ike Turner.
He want to get look. That's the ignorant part, y'all. That was Lim.
Hey, I'm not getting sued for this shit.
That was Lim.
But it's to the point. Don't put yourself in a situation like that. If a man wants to leave, and especially in your situation, Lim, you should never ever try to swing on me. I have a child in my hand.
Bro, she was an infant.
Yes, that's like I'm saying. You hit the infant. It's no. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you were wrong.
And I didn't put this in the story, but she tried to hit me numerous times while I had the baby, and I'm like, bruh, I have my little niece in my hand. What the fuck? What are you doing? And she still was carrying on.
But that's the sense of women. There is some women out here that generally that enjoy. I ain't gonna say enjoy, but that
I would say that
you say enjoy that enjoy provoking certain situations. Sometimes. Let me be. Don't put it into a physical situation. But you have some women that love that drama. That because I can't get to you on a mental aspect, I'm gonna get to you on a physical aspect. And that's the only way that I can see me getting to you is on a physical aspect. And I gotta throw hands. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. But when you throw hands, you don't know a man's reflex. You don't know. I done seen some women that generally they'll wait till a man fall asleep and hit him, and a man pop up and punch you in your eye. You be like, well, why'd you do that? Shorty, you just hit me when I was asleep. You don't do that.
All right, so I want to say this. Women, we love y'all. We only gave those stories because of the way the podcast was going.
Yeah.
We don't hit women. We don't condone hitting women. Again, when these things happen, we was young. Ain't nobody on this panel hitting no woman. noun or trying to be physical with a woman. We are trying to be physical, but you know what I mean. So we're not trying to do anything to harm a woman.
And we're going to tell you, if you're being abused, if a man abusing you, abusing your children, please speak out.
Facts.
Get help ASAP.
Please get help ASAP.
Help, yes,
It is help out there for you. It is generally, it's so much help. You
Accept the help.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to talk out though. Speak out.
You can't sit up
Because
here.
you can save millions of people.
You can't sit up here and think, oh well, he gonna change. He was just
I
tired
fell
that
down the
day.
steps and all that, bro. Don't do none of that. That's crazy because on P Valley, that's what's going on. But anyway, so real quick before we end this joint, let's get into the black owned business. So now I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know too much about this guy, but my nephew knows about him. So he sells sweatshirts. It's called Life Code. So what I'm gonna do,
Did you just say sweatshirts? I mean
hoodies. I'm sorry, damn.
This nigga said,
You know
y'all
more
niggas is
though.
old. Motherfucker, sweatshirts and pocketbooks.
So this is what we're gonna do. Now I don't know his IG or anything like that, but when this podcast will be put out, you will see his IG under here or up there, over there, wherever the hell is that.
What's the name of the young man's company?
Life Code. So I'm gonna show a hoodie.
Right.
So this is the hoodie. It might get quiet real quick, but I'm gonna show you the hood. So y'all the hoodie. Oh, this hard. Cause look, this hard. And what's even more crazy about the hoodie? He got a code bar on the fucking hood, bro.
Nah, that's fire.
That's fire, bro. I don't know how old youngin is, but hey, shorty, I'm gonna pull up on you.
I need that.
I
in
need that.
In like
I need
an
black.
extra.
Yeah, nah, we gonna rock those.
I need about 4 X's on that though.
Hey,
I
if he
need
make,
about 3,
you know
4
what'd be
X's.
fire? If he did hats with the code on the shit, though.
That'd be fire.
Cause
If he did hats with the code,
cause that one you got, what's that, a small?
oh man, this is my nephew shit. I don't know,
That's a
bro.
medium, yeah.
Yeah, he a bony little youngin. So yeah, my nephew a bony youngin.
Yeah,
but nah,
I need some X's on that.
This
I
hard,
need
bro.
to be hooked up.
This hard, bro. And then he got, what's that, the zip at the bottom? That's hard, bro. Zip at the bottom with the goddamn code on it. Sooner than later, everybody gonna have a code on them anyway.
Nah, for real.
So we might as well get the code on our clothes.
You already know we stay.
Facts.
We sitting up here. We stay supporting black businesses.
That's
if you
facts.
have a black business, I don't care. You don't have to be generally. You don't have to be in the area of DC. You can be in any area. We will support you. I don't care what it is. If it's positive and you have a black business, we support you. Like, we're just coming off the ground ourselves and we're looking for support as well. But if you have a black business, we will support you. We will put your information and we will put everything out there for you. And Lim, you have the guy's Instagram?
Yeah, nah, I got somebody else.
Oh, somebody else?
Oh,
Okay.
you got another black owned business.
Yeah, she's a mobile bartender.
Okay.
Mobile bartender.
How that work?
Yeah, huh? What?
How that work? I'm trying to
She
figure out.
will
how that
pull
work.
up.
Oh, she'll pull up on you.
How that wait? Do she pull up with the drinks or like?
Yeah,
Oh, so she pull up with. So she bartends parties.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
that's lit. What's her IG?
Her IG, the drunken rose.
The Drunken Rose.
Yes.
That's lit. I thought
The
you said
Drunken
Rose
Rose.
because Drunken Rose sound fire too though.
Yeah, that sound fine too.
Drunken Rose.
But she make her own little bottles. She make her own little bottles and everything.
Oh yeah, that's lit.
Yeah, we cranking with her. Say okay. So on the IG, the Drunken Rose. So we support all our black business. Everybody got, because at the end of the day, everybody know a job ain't just gonna do it. You gotta have a job and a hustle. A job is not just gonna do it. You gotta have hustles out here. Anybody, and we also supporting y'all sister too. What's that? Slave by Bree.
Yeah, go get your hair done by my little sister, man.
That's big facts.
Slave
So
by
she get
Bree.
it together, bro.
Her IG, Slave by Bree.
Slave.
Y'all can
by
sit up
Bree.
there and y'all, like I'm saying, she do my kids' hair, she do his kids' hair. Like I'm saying, you can sit up there and see the hard work being put in by this young lady, and she you know, she like the 3 stars and 2 bars. She cranking like good dope. You already know. Good
Cranking
dope
like
in the
good
80s.
dope.
Come on,
Hey,
man.
yo.
But you already know. I'm your boy Tay. You can reach me at DBOWE326, and to the right of me.
It's your boy Lim, Southside Lim on IG. Find me.
It's your boy son, Southside Malone, but I'm from Waldorf. Yeah, dig. But on IG, you can find me at I'm sorry. I be forgetting my shit though, bruh. At the end of the show, I be lit like a mud though. So you can find me on IG at Antonio She Love Her. You did.
And we up out of here. If you are a victim of domestic violence or know someone that's being abused, please reach out to the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233.